Here's the truth. When someone stares at you, then instantly looks away, it usually has nothing to do with you and everything to do with what happened inside them. Most people assume the worst. They think I'm weird. They judged me. I embarrassed myself. But psychology reveals something completely different. Because the moment someone realizes you've caught them looking, their brain enters a split-second battle. And that reaction can tell you far more than words ever could. Humans are constantly observing each other without realizing it. Every face, every emotion, every movement, every signal. Your brain scans people automatically. It's been doing it for thousands of years. So when someone looks at you, it doesn't automatically mean attraction. It doesn't automatically mean judgment. It simply means you captured their attention. But here's where it gets interesting. The moment you notice them noticing you, everything changes. Because observation suddenly becomes interaction. And interaction creates pressure. That's when most people look away. Not because they're hiding something, because eye contact is powerful, far more powerful than most people realize. And here's where it gets heavy. Eye contact forces emotional awareness. For a brief moment, two people stop being strangers and become aware of each other. That tiny moment can trigger nervousness, curiosity, self-consciousness, attraction, even fear. That's why people often break eye contact first, not because they're confident, because they're uncomfortable. Think about it. When someone feels nothing, they usually don't react. But when someone feels something, their behavior changes. And sometimes that change happens in less than a second. Now let's talk about attraction. Because this is the part most people misunderstand. People often look away fastest when they're genuinely interested, not because they dislike you, because they suddenly become aware that they're looking. And awareness creates anxiety. Their mind immediately says, "Don't make it obvious." So they retreat instantly. Especially shy people, especially overthinkers, especially people who care about how they're perceived. That's why attraction often looks nothing like confidence. Sometimes it looks exactly like avoidance, and that's what makes it confusing. But there's another side to this: confidence. Truly confident people behave differently. They don't rush to break eye contact. They don't panic. They don't immediately look away because they aren't afraid of being seen. Most people fear judgment. Confident people don't. And that difference changes everything. Because eye contact is not just visual, it's psychological. It's a silent conversation. One person says, "I see you." The other person decides how to respond, and their response reveals more than they realize. Let me make this simple. The next time someone looks at you, then quickly looks away. Stop assuming it's negative. They might be curious. They might be nervous. They might be attracted. They might be intimidated. Or they might simply be human. Because the truth is, most people are fighting battles inside their own minds, not judging yours. And here's the hidden lesson. People who carry strong presence often experience this more than anyone else. Not because they're perfect, not because they're the most attractive, because they make people aware of themselves, and self-awareness creates tension. The calmest person in the room often has the most power, not because they demand attention, because they don't need it. That's why some people look away first, not because you made them uncomfortable, but because your presence made them conscious. And consciousness is a powerful thing. The eyes rarely lie, even when they look away. And if this made you see human behavior differently, subscribe now, because the next video might be the one that changes your life completely. And tell me in the comments, have you ever caught someone staring at you and wondered what they were really thinking?